United Nations estimates that Nigeria will be one of the countries responsible for most of the world's total population increase by 2050, projecting the population to hit 429 million people. However, according to a recent report from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Nigeria will have 152 million people in extreme poverty by 2050. To determine the level of poverty and welfare of Nigerians, development partners and government officials have gathered here to sensitize Nigerians on the 2018 Nigeria Living Standards Survey.
As we know, the subject of poverty is very critical to a developing country like Nigeria. Most, if not all, of government effort is geared towards ensuring that citizens are able to attain a decent standard of living and not living within the traps of poverty, with which comes several negative effects and implications for both the individual and the society. As the principal agency responsible for the production and management of official statistics in the country, we will be failing in our mandate if we are not providing the public, our government and policymakers with useful and reliable statistics for them to deploy in designing and implementing poverty alleviation interventions and programs across the country.
The last survey was conducted in 2009, and a new one was due 5 years after. But financial and logistics constraints stopped the survey in 2014. This time around, the World Bank is providing support as the National Bureau of Statistics is planning to spend $3.5 million for the exercise. About 320 field officers will be engaged for the project.
It's extremely important for us to know the poverty status at the state level and the living standards also at the state level. But beyond that, the NLSS will also produce other important outputs for the government, whether that be for the national accounts or for the CPI, updating of the consumption basket. So the poverty aspect is important, but there are also other important benefits coming from the NLSS.
Over the next 12 months, the trained field officers will be deployed to households across the country to gather information on consumption, expenditure, as well as general living conditions of people. Although the result of the survey is expected in 2019, some indicators will be published quarterly.